are back.
And we back like we never left.
We had a little winter break, you feel me? COVID then came, caught my body.
Caught a few bodies for sure.
That nigga really bodied me.
Did a number on him. It's crazy how it just came in like a crazy wave. Everybody was just dropping down with COVID.
That Omarion, bro.
Yeah, he was out here. Everybody. He was catching everybody, but it's crazy. What episode is this now? 13?
Yeah, well, alright, so I want to say, like, we did shoot one, like, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a ghost episode.
Yeah, that's a ghost episode. You ain't never going to see that. Like, never coming out.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess you could say I had COVID during that episode. That was the craziest part.
Word. Like, it's crazy because that whole time, niggas was COVIDed up. And come to find out, I mean, but all your tests came back negative, right?
The rapid test.
Oh, okay.
Rapid
but
test.
you did the PCR and it came back positive?
PCR came back positive.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was in this boy presence heavy. I ain't get nothing though, fortunately. But it's crazy though.
But yeah.
So, how would you say, I guess, since our last episode, what was that? That was like that was before Christmas for sure.
Yeah, it was like 3-4 weeks ago. 3 weeks
So we could
ago.
say beginning of December?
Nah, it was like mid. Like probably a week
Second
before
week
Christmas.
or something. Yeah.
It would be right a week before Christmas.
How would you say life's been treating you since then?
Shit, I'm just glad to be alive, man. That shit.
Honestly, yeah. But I mean, bro, you take care of yourself. You know, I wasn't expecting nothing too bad. Not gonna wood, but you know, I feel
like that recovery shit. Nah, cause like, all right, when you get it, boom, you got it. All right, whatever. I'm sick.
Yeah.
Then it's like working it off, in a sense. Like, you know, you do the 10-day recovery, 14-day, whatever. I was just in a bed for like damn near 2 weeks. Crazy. Then trying to work back out again and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to get back into that.
Oh my god, I felt like a little, like my first day working out, bro. I was like, what
is going on?
Word. Even still now, like, it's just like, I don't even know. Like, I mean, I got my strength back by now, but like, it just feels different. It just feels different overall.
Nah, yeah. And I feel the same way because I had took a little break too. I had caught a little bug. It wasn't nothing crazy, but like ever since then, and I'm kind of disappointed because I was trying to go. In my defense, this is what I think it was, honestly speaking, because I got the little bug. You could say roughly a week after I came from Miami. When I was in Miami, I was drinking alcohol every day. I'm talking about every day, bro. Woke alcohol for breakfast, like type shit. So I think what it was for me is my immune system was pretty shot. So when I got back, you feel me? It was just, you feel me? Everything, it was like open season for me. But I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because I was trying to go. You know, I was trying just not to get sick ever again because I haven't been sick in like 2 years since I stopped eating meat and all that stuff. So, I mean, but it's cool. You feel me? But fortunately, it wasn't nothing like crazy bad. What I was getting at too was like strength wise, like I haven't really been back in the gym since then.
Right.
Like the last time I think I was in the gym was when I was with you.
Right.
And honestly, and it's like I would do like home workouts here and there, and then it's like I'm not feeling, like I didn't have my spark, so I took a nice little break. All through that Christmas break we had, actually, I don't think I worked out. Without feeling guilty, like I just accepted, like I wasn't gonna be disappointed in myself waking up every day like, oh, I gotta work out. I just took it as a break. You feel me? Tried to reset, and I did. Like I'm feeling real good now. Like after that, you could say I started the beginning of this year, and it wasn't even like a New Year's resolution type of thing. It was just like that was the time for me to, like, you feel me? Like I felt it. I'm like, all right, you know, when it clicked. So, and I've been going pretty strong. I got some new equipment and stuff like that, so I'm feeling good, getting a little bit stronger. My strength getting back there. Really just can't wait to get back in the gym though, because I'm not there yet, but I definitely understand what you're saying when it comes to the strength and like the way you felt, you know, just getting back to that prime physique he was in, I guess, at the
Right.
moment. But yeah, I mean, I guess to sort of piggyback off of you in regards to how my time has been since the last episode. I kind of just wrapped it up though. Yeah, a little winter break. Pretty much everything I just said. Just getting back into the flow of things though. Work wise, life wise, just everything that, all the goals and stuff like that we had set. It's just getting back on track for real. Had a little sidetrack. But that's life. So I ain't tripping. We just ready to pedal to the metal kind of thing. So yeah.
You ever realize like how like, alright, so when you get sidetracked like that, and you ever realize how crazy it feel? Like, damn, I really can't do nothing right now. Like, I really gotta sit here and like understand that I gotta chill out for a little bit.
What you mean? Like,
so like, alright, for somebody like me, I do a lot of shit, and then during that 2-week break, it was just like,
you saying, my fault, I don't mean to cut you. But you saying like if you get sick or if something like
throws
you like okay like there's a reason why you can't perform in the way you was performing. Yeah.
It's just like, bro, all right, this is a time for me to have that break because I usually don't have that type of break in general. But then it's like, damn, I can't
really
shit.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying now. Yeah, in that regard, it's sort of like how I felt. You feel me over the break? It's like, damn, it's so much I want to do, but at the same time, I know I'm not going to do it to the best of my ability.
Right.
It's just going to be lackluster kind of performance. You feel me? It sucks. So I definitely feel you on that. It's like, it makes you feel like you not, I don't know. It just make you feel like a dead weight, like deadbeat. Like you want to do so much, but you just can't. It's not a good feeling.
Also, like, us in general, we've done so much. But like, I feel like, all right, this is probably a little bit like, this is going on to the next topic, but essentially it's just like, you would feel like you did so much, but it doesn't mean anything. It's like, shit, bro, you put all this work in, and then as soon as you stop, it's like, what the fuck was I doing? And what the hell did I do?
Did I even? Why did I even do it? If I'm gonna stop and nothing's left to show for it. Yeah. So yeah, it's that's really how it is with working out too. It's like, because once you stop and you don't get it back, it's like, not even don't get it back, it's just like, when you stop working it, you lose it. So that's what sucked for me the most, is like understanding where I was, like, and then coming back and it's like, damn, I can't even lift this much times. It just kind of sucks. So I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Because I think the first day back when I was in the gym and I was trying to do incline bench, I usually do 75 pounds for 6. I had to go down to 65. And I only got I got 6 the first time, because I changed up my workouts in general now. So I did 6 for the first time, 2 for the second time, and then 1 for the third set. I'm like, nah.
So you definitely, you got to go back to the drawing board a little bit and sort of, restructure that regimen.
Yeah, man. But
it's gonna be a climb, but as long as the motivation and the ethic is there, it will be fine. Because we've done it already. We've done before. It's just to do it again. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's one of the resolutions. I don't know. I don't really like to make New Year resolutions because it's like,
I'm gonna make one. Because honestly, I feel like this year in general. Well, I feel like it's like not a placeholder. What's a good word? Like,
are you saying this year we're in right now? 2022.
It's like adding a layer of foundation for the next coming years, something like that. Yeah. So I would say this year I want to commit to executing more. Executing more things. Things that gotta get done has to get done. I want to say that.
Yeah. Now, what I was getting at is I don't really like to make them, but it kind of just, I don't know. It's something that comes natural. I feel like every new year you just feel like it's another chapter, and it's time for you to take certain things more seriously, or start something that you've been thinking about, or like you said, just use it as a, just have a certain mindset and stick with that.
Right.
Implement that throughout the year.
Right.
I guess it's a New Year's resolution, whatever. I'm trying to like avoid it, it seems like. But yeah, and I had the same thoughts a few days ago. Like I was just thinking about like how last year has been, how I grew as a person, where I am now, and like what this year feels like it's gonna be for me, or what it needs to be. And I feel like it's gonna be a lot of execution, and I just feel like this year is where I implement a lot of the, like, almost everything I've learned and experienced up until now. I feel like this is the first year I've come into loaded, in a sense, like when it comes to
I just heard Uzi.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie, me too. But like in the sense of like all the experience, and I feel like we started the journey last year, and we just compiled a bunch of information and sort of really sort of smoothed out some of the kinks in regards to just goal setting and the type of mindset you need to have to get what we want to get done. And I feel like now we can really just execute. You feel me? So I'm excited for this year, because it's a lot that I have in the works, or like plan to do, that I've written down. And yeah, it's time to get this money.
Word.
It's time to get this money.
Word. By any means.
And it's not only money, but
it's what you get.
It's a figure of speech. You feel me? It's getting this money.
That could be wealth, fitness, anything.
Yeah. So I'm excited for this year for sure. Do you feel like, I don't know, but I feel like
I just want to challenge myself more this year.
Yeah.
To like new different things. Like I just dropped something today with the well, today's Friday. When this drops, it's gonna be Sunday. So like 2 days ago, I guess, whatever. But I just dropped like a little short film.
I saw that.
Just to get my feet wet. Get my feet wet as far as just like acting, because it wasn't really act. I mean,
you're on camera.
You're on camera, so just like doing stuff like that. Like challenging myself.
I didn't get to watch it because I haven't really been on social media since I got home. But when I was in the car, I saw it, liked it, whatever. But I didn't get to absorb it, so I didn't watch it yet. But
definitely watch that. It's fire.
I wanna absorb it though. I didn't want to just watch it when I'm measuring. But
I wrote out a script and everything. I mean, that's what I usually do when I do like most of my stuff. Just like do a treatment for it. I wrote out the script. So I just want to challenge myself as far as doing stuff like that, and I wanted to add something to my portfolio that was just like not music videos, all that stuff. I wanted to actually, show my my talents, I guess. I don't know. Show that I can do outside of music videos and stuff like that.
Versatility.
Yeah, my versatility. There we go. That's a good word.
Yeah, for sure. And I really like that. Where'd the idea come from? Or was it just something that hit you one day kind of thing?
I think it's just where I was for the past couple weeks. And it was just like, that's what came up.
Yeah. Let me express this. Yeah, I really like that idea too. I feel like right now for me, I've been taking a lot of, I guess I was going to present a question to you, like what kind of, I guess, ideals, you can say like ideals that you're going into this year with, like, so I'll start. For me, what's been on my mind a lot is just being aware. So awareness, or you could say presence, being present, and I feel a lot more confident too. But I'd say the biggest one for me is being present. So like just being aware of how I feel and being more me. You feel me? Like I find myself a lot of times like I'll be in deep thought, or whether it be in the mornings or whenever I zone out kind of thing. Sometimes I'm thinking about things and it's like affecting me like it's changing my mood. Like sometimes I'll be thinking about something and it makes me angry, and I feel myself getting angry, and I'm like, yo, like chill out. You feel me? Like I've just been trying to just keep myself a lot more zen, or just balanced, I guess you can say.
I mean, but for me, because I watch, like, one of my rituals in the morning, sometimes, not every morning, but like I watch my guy Hines, and he was talking about
shout
anger.
out to you for that, because he been influenced me a lot lately. Like I've been watching him a lot more.
Nah, he keep me calm in the morning, but like he was like, yo, if you feel angry, just feel that emotion and understand it, or understand it. So like,
yeah, and to that point, it's not like I'm avoiding it, but it'll be like, why I say being present is because it'll be like things that happened in the past. You feel me? So it's just like, a lot of the times I don't really like letting the past affect me now, because especially if it's not something that is going to affect your future, it's like, I don't think it's necessary. Or also, it'll be like hypotheticals for the future. You feel me? It's like, I don't like things like that getting me angry, because it's not even a reality.
So that's what you mean by living more present.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just being aware of everything around me, just absorbing what's around you more, and you know, feeding off that, just moving through the world off that. Yeah, I'd say that's my take on it.
Probably the only thing that popped up in my head right now. If I got anything else, I'll say it. But trying to be more vulnerable in my own way, as far as like that film that I dropped today was vulnerable, because like, I wouldn't say I'm insecure about myself, but I would say like I'm usually behind the scenes, so like being in front of the scenes and everything like that is kind of
definitely different for you.
So like, just being able to share more of myself with people, you know, because I don't let people in easily. So I don't let people try to understand me for whatever reason. I don't know. But you know, I feel like being vulnerable is probably one of my what was it you said? Ideals. Yeah.
Going into the new year.
Just trying to be more vulnerable, but at the same time, like, I don't want to have my guard down too well, because you know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you have to have a balance.
Be careful. You got to protect your energy. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, just be more open at sharing myself. You know, expressing myself how I want to express myself, as far as like pictures, videos, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah,
I've been trying to do a lot better with that too. Like, sometimes I'm too insecure about what I want to post, or you feel me, things of that nature. Just gotta just not care. I mean, you are who you are.
And at the end of the day, you could be holding it back from something. You're holding yourself back from something, because it's like, bro, you don't know if that post could have changed somebody else's life, or your life, or whatever,
or just connected with you. Connected you with somebody who you didn't think you'd connect with on that level, and open up a door of opportunity. So a
lot of people be having the keys, but you just don't be trying to open that door. So
yeah, man. So I'm excited for the new year.
You don't sound too excited.
I know. I'm excited though. I'm excited. Yeah. I just wish, I don't know, you feel like people still making a lot of empty resolutions?
Oh hell yeah, I see that shit at the gym all the time.
Sorry. Where, how's the gym been since the new year started? Was it packed differently from before?
I'm trying to remember how last year was the gym even open 2021? Like last year?
You talking about December? Or gym was definitely open?
No, January 2021. Was it?
Oh, I don't
2020 COVID hit March. The barbers started opening
2021?
up in August. Yeah, it was open.
I think so, yeah.
It was open. Yeah. All right, so like what's going on in Newark right now is there's a vaccine mandate. So it's like, yes, there's a very high possibility for it to be packed, but then because of that mandate.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I forgot. That's a whole nother like realm.
Yeah, I ain't even trying to get into that whole politics shit. But for sure, because it's just like I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's like I can't blame nobody for that, because at the end of the day, it's like they probably did want to get into fitness or the gym lifestyle.
They just don't know how to do it, or
they don't know how to do it, or like, you know, everybody's excuse Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that stuff, New Year. So it's like the last couple of months of the year is probably like really hectic for people to get started. But
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, I could say like I've been to Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness wasn't my first gym. It was probably my second gym. No, my first gym was Powerhouse in Bluefield.
Oh yeah, where it was in Powerhouse. Yeah. Did I ever? Yeah, I did pay your membership. Yeah. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like, first couple times like going to a gym and starting up, it was just like weird to me. So like I would just do anything. I didn't have no structure. I had no plan. I didn't know what to do. So I completely understand when it comes to like people trying to figure out how to work out in the gym.
Yeah, when it comes to working out, we did the same thing essentially. It's like sporadically going to the gym. We actually been through quite a few gyms actually too. Powerhouse. There was the one. What was it? New York Sports Club or something like that.
Oh, that. Well, we ain't had no membership for that.
Yeah,
we finessed through that.
Yeah, but it was that. I forgot about that. Blink. For me, then Planet Fitness and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I went to Planet Fitness because my mom went to Planet Fitness. Then I got my own membership, I think, because I got a job. Then Blink, yeah. But I think when I started going to Blink, that's when I was like, all right, I gotta figure out how to set this shit up. Yeah, because I'm just in here doing some bullshit.
Mans was everywhere.
Yeah.
One day, if we felt like doing this.
Exactly. Whatever don't hurt, I'm gonna just work. Oh, that's tough.
I like that. Whatever don't work, I'm gonna just work. But that's also kind of lazy.
Yeah.
But it's tough. What would you say are some ideas, or like, I guess some methods people can use to make, new habits concrete?
I mean, first you gotta have that discipline factor, but to make it more positive, I would say take small steps. Like, you said make like do new steps, like just
like what are some some tips and tricks, methods, things of that nature that just help you get started and help you stay on track?
I say one thing that you could do is subtract negative things that you think that might not be, detrimental to you. So like, all right, if you want to start drinking water more, try not to like buy juice and leave it. Take away the juice in your house and stuff like that, or juice and sodas. Just buy only water. Or if you want to tail back a little bit, like easier, do like the sparkling
flavored waters and stuff like
flavored waters or sparkling waters. But I used to do when I was in it was right after high school, I used to get the Crystal Lights. It's like a flavor pack for the water. That's how I used to wean off of like drinking soda a lot. It's really just try to replace, like delete and replace. Food wise, I would say start cooking more. I feel like
that's a big one.
Yeah, I feel like when you start cooking more, because like I feel like a lot of people, what their issue is that they're so used to like other people cooking for them, so it's just like more convenient, whatever the case is. But I feel like once you appreciate the fact that you can cook, because everybody can cook. I don't like. I had an argument with somebody the other day. They was talking about like, I can't cook. I don't know how to cook. I'm like, you don't know how to follow instructions.
Right. It's really that's how you start, bro. That's how you start. Even if you have no adult figures to teach you or guide you,
bro. Just
if you want to do it, just do it.
Like, go on Google. They have Food Network instructions, word by word,
and it's not that hard to follow.
Not
just
that
buy
hard.
the ingredients.
Buy the ingredients. Put it together. How they tell you to put it together, and turn the stove on. Like
my first proper meal I made, it was from a cookbook or something of that nature. Like it was a guide that I used. some of the Jamaican homies might judge me because I had, you feel me, that Caribbean household, but I don't really care. You feel me? You gotta get it how you live. So, I mean, my parents did teach me something here and there. You feel me? I knew how the stove worked, but like when it comes to making the proper meal and just, I never really sat down and like, all right, teach me this.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, me growing up, just like how I grew up, it kind of was like, if I don't cook, I ain't gonna eat. So,
right.
Whatever.
So you gotta learn how to cook.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't
That's
really.
a big one, though.
I don't really understand people that say they don't cook.
Yeah,
at their big age.
Yeah, I don't like, to that point, I don't like people who take pride in that they don't cook.
Yeah,
like they take pride in saying, "Oh, I can't cook," or "I don't cook." Like,
so
it's
you don't know one of your fundamental survival skills.
Yeah, it's
saying,
like,
right?
you shouldn't be proud of that.
Yeah,
like that's not okay. So that's something that I take pride in. I'm trying to get better, cooking at least once or twice a week. You feel me? And honestly, I just don't like buying food if I don't know what's put in it or how it was cooked. You feel me? So
yeah, that's another thing too. Like, to get people out of the mindset, just show them the list of ingredients and like the food that you frequent. That'll turn you off real quick.
Yeah,
like,
real quick.
I ain't about
so
to
you
eat
learn
this
what
shit
that's
anymore.
doing to you. So yeah, that's one of my main motivators for sure when it comes to cooking. Like, sometimes I just don't want to eat what I don't like. I just don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat what I don't know. I mean, granted, you know, I hit Chipotle every once in a while, but that's more so cooked food. You feel me? I feel like that's one of the best. It's kind of the best you're gonna get in regards to takeout, like on some quick junk. I'm sure there are others too, but that's just top of the head.
I guess sushi. I guess.
But yeah, when it comes to tips and tricks for me, I'd say something that I've been trying a lot lately. I honestly just came up with this. But it's in regards to like planning, like starting to get yourself to live more the way you want to live. Like, you know, everybody has an ideal, you know, they say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this every day, kind of things like that. So I came up with something, it's called a perfect day.
Right.
So obviously we can't expect the day to go perfectly, but the idea is to aim to have a perfect day. So what that means for me is just, you know, planning your days out, your weeks out, in sort of a broad sense, but don't make it too broad to the point where it's like you don't have to do it that day. So it's like, for me, and this is how I kind of sort of got myself back in my rhythm. The first day, because, all right, you know, some days like all right, let's say, all right, I want to work out, I want to study this, I want to learn coding, I want to learn how to use FL, I want to start streaming. All these things are on your list, and you probably want to, you know, study other things. It's just a bunch of stuff that we want to do all the time,
right.
And you'll probably go throughout your weeks doing one thing a day, or another thing another day, another thing another day, and never really have like a set system. I find that that's the best way to get yourself to be more productive and start like following the path that you want for yourself. So it'll obviously take a lot of planning. Not even a lot, honestly. Once you have an idea what you want to do, it's just sitting down with yourself for 30 minutes and writing it down and saying, all right, this is what I want to do. So essentially what I was getting at, I want to go to work. When I come home from work, I know I want to work out. Don't really put a time to it yet, but you know you want to work out. I want to spend an hour on this new program I'm trying to learn.
Right.
I also want to, what's another one? You want to read more often. So I want to make sure I read a book, even if it's for just 15 minutes.
Right.
Eat a proper meal. You feel me? It's like those 5 things. It's like, all right, if I could get those 5 things done, there's also other things you want to get done too. Like, there's probably like priorities that you need to handle, other little tasks and stuff like that throughout the day. But it's like, once you're able to get those 5 things done and see how it works out once you accomplish that, it's like, all right, that's what I consider a perfect day. It might not be for the set amount of times, but you want to make sure you do it for a reasonable time, not like 2 seconds, 2 minutes, and then be out of there. But you want to get it done. And it's like you said, it's about discipline too, for the most part, because that's really what throws people off. it's discipline and like the will to initiate it. You feel me? So that's what it is for me. And I find that once you're able to at least have one perfect day, it triggers the rest of the perfect days. Quote unquote perfect. You get the gist. But perfect days lead to perfect weeks, perfect months, perfect years. Essentially, you won't be a perfect person, but if you're planning your goals properly and you know what you want to achieve for that week, month, or year, you'll get it. You feel me? If you just take the steps to do it incrementally. And I feel like that's what it comes down to for the most part when it comes to just achieving anything. Consistency and like discipline. But that's just a way of thinking about it. You feel me? Because I find it really effective for me, and I feel like, you know, it's something that if you think or move the way I do, or you know, certain things just hit certain people differently. So I find that it's effective for me. So if you could find that to just have one perfect day, and then you'll be like the next day you'll probably feel guilty about not doing it again because it's like, all right, I was able to do that. Like I can keep doing this. So. Little guilt trip for yourself. But
I feel like more so it's like a rewiring your brain too, because like
that's what it is. Yeah.
Think about like how. All right, so what I actually want to start doing when I start talking to people more, when they tell me like, oh, I don't have enough time to do whatever, right? What I want to start doing now is, so the screen time. I have it right smack on my home phone.
That's
right?
tough.
So immediately this is telling me, all right, bro, you say you don't have time, but
look how much time you spend on the phone.
Exactly. Yeah. Shit, unfortunately for me, look, 5 hours on social.
Let me check mine right now.
You feel me? An hour on entertainment.
What's YouTube music?
Yeah, YouTube. So an hour and 44 minutes on Instagram, an hour 35 minutes on TikTok, 55 minutes on Twitter. Music, I mean, come on, B.
Yeah, come on.
Messages, YouTube. You feel me? I picked up my phone 143 times today.
It's crazy. We don't realize how important these devices are to us.
I had 218 notifications today.
Oh, you buzzing? Yeah. I don't got no stand.
So when I talk to people, I want to be like, yo, let me see your phone real quick. Let me see your screen time real quick. Let me see your
screen time.
So you say you don't have enough time, right? But you had enough time to be on Instagram for 4 hours talking about, well, not even, you probably wasn't even posting that. You probably was just watching somebody's socials or some dumb shit. Probably on Shade Room, whatever.
That's another thing too. Finish your thought.
Just like, it's just where we at right now as far as a generation or just as a society right now. Really just gotta rewire our brains to like be more productive versus convenience. Yeah, just gotta fight that convenience factor
and pleasure.
That's
a big one. I was gonna say too, when it comes to using Instagram and stuff like that. I got this from my boy Hines too, and it also goes into my ideal of being present.
Right.
Like when you're on social media, if you're gonna be on it for a reason.
Right.
So like, don't mindlessly scroll. You feel me?
Right.
Be aware of what you're looking at, because obviously you feeding your brain something, and it's also affecting you in another way that you can't really see immediately. But aside from that, though, you know, just to make it, you'll probably spend less time on Instagram, and you'll honestly feel more fulfilled on Instagram. You feel me? So when I'm going there, I'm not just gonna mindlessly scroll, because it's easy to get into that loop. But just be aware of what you're looking at. You're like, all right, I'm gonna go on Instagram because I like this guy's page. I want to get some inspiration from this guy's page, or you know, things that you're interested in.
Like, I need this workout real quick. I need to go on Instagram.
Yeah, type stuff. Or, you know, I mean, granted, you know, we're all like, you're into what you're into. So, you know, if you want to listen to some music or just indulge in like the music industry a little bit, it's learning something on that end. Or when it comes to cars, you feel me, you want to look at something, or, you know, just things of that nature. But don't mindlessly scroll, because then you'll find yourself in that loop, and it's like, what am I doing? Fortunately, before you know it, hours pass. But go ahead.
Fortunately for me, like working at where I work at now, like I don't have time to be on my phone. But I've noticed like a rewiring in my brain and just in my social factor that like I'm a lot more sharper with my social skills now, just based off the fact that I'm not like on social media as much,
Right.
Because like I have to talk to I have to talk to people like left and right. So it's
Fire
like
experience.
It's like a whole just switch as far as like talking to people and just versus hiding behind the screen and DMing people and shit like that. You know what I'm
different.
saying? So it's way different.
More in-person interaction, and that's you're a perfect example of why this whole metaverse thing is not the best.
Oh fuck! I don't want to get into.
But yeah, I know that's a heavy topic.
Not even that. It's just more so like, bro, I'm not getting into that at all. Like, as far as like, I'm not investing in no VR equipment to even start into it. Like, I've been seeing like people talk about it's a great way to network and da da da. No, I'm good. I'm right here.
That's not, because it's just it's a dangerous place. Yeah. I see the benefits, I guess, but you saw the post I just posted when the dude put so farmers now are putting virtual reality headsets on their cows because it makes them feel better. Yeah. But do we not realize how sad and ridiculous that is? Like, they like this.
Bro, that's literally an episode of Black Mirror.
Literally that's an episode of Black Mirror. But that's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just so sad. Like, just free the damn cows then. Like, but yeah, that's like a perfect example of that. What was I gonna get at? Anyway, let me look at my entertainment, my screen time, my fault.
Right.
Entertainment, 2 hours and 38 minutes.
YouTube or music?
Because
I think it's YouTube and music. Because I don't think YouTube is considered a social media. Because like,
oh, let me go down here. All right, what's this? This is my first time really.
Oh no, I got that shit right on the front screen, bro. Because that shit, like, as soon as I seen like that shit is like 3 hours, I'm like, damn.
Oh no, what it wasn't loading up. But YouTube, I was not on YouTube for 57 seconds.
I mean, opening the app.
But I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But anyway, because I can't get to the category thing. But entertainment was 2 hours 38 minutes. Socials was an hour and 32 minutes. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's clean. I mean, we got 24 hours in a day. No, when I had COVID, bro, my shit was 17 hours. That shit was like 17, 18 hours, bro.
That's nuts, though. That's nuts.
Yeah, I was on TikTok for like straight scrolling. I think I saw the same TikToks like 3 times.
Burnt out the TikTok wheel. Oh, man. Yeah, education is 17 minutes. But
I don't even got education up there. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's bad.
And I got an app.
That's another thing too. I feel like a lot of people have like educational apps just collecting dust in their phone.
Yo,
I put it at the center of my junk, and I try to. That's another great, I guess, educational tip or whatever. If you want to learn something every day, it's a good little thing to have. I have this app called Elevate. We not sponsored.
Need that sponsorship though. Yeah, need some sponsors
for sure. But yeah, Elevate is awesome. Like, it's one of those apps. You ever heard of Brilliant?
No.
So that's also another little educational app.
Right.
Both of those are really good. Essentially, Elevate though, like every day it'll give you like these warm ups. You can look at them as like do nows. Remember do now days? But y'all used to hate coming in busting down do nows.
Lit. So you came in.
Yeah, do now. Yeah. But yeah. It's really cool though. It just keeps your mind kind of sharp, right. You know. And you can level up, and it's pretty cool things. Like it's practical things too. It's like real math that you use every day and things like that.
Yeah, I think the only educational apps currently I have is Duolingo. I'm trying to learn Spanish, and
that's fire.
What the fuck it's not biology, but it's like it's exercise science. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I have a study for that personal training test.
What's it called? I have it's a phrase book. Damn, my fault. It's called Twi phrase book because I'm trying to learn the primary language in Ghana. I think it's called Twee. So I'm trying to learn that. Haven't been on it in a while, but I'm trying to slowly leak that back into my regimen too.
Yeah, I want to learn a lot more languages, bro.
For sure.
I didn't realize how beneficial that would be.
Definitely want to learn. I don't know. I want to do Spanish, but like I don't. I just feel like it's so common, but it's super useful to have cause. But yeah, that and Ghana, Tweet.
That shit fire, bro. You pull up with the Spanish.
With this,
yo, ¿cómo te llama, mami? What are you talking about?
He said, ¿Cómo te llama? My name is.
¿Cómo te llama?
What's the name? French isn't bad either.
See, but like I don't feel like you could bust out French that like.
But French is way more sexy, my boy.
But like, all right. Let me ask this ignorant question: Haitian people or people from Louisiana, do they speak French or Creole?
I think.
And then what's the difference?
I don't really know, but I know that. Like I think Haitians can understand French though.
Okay.
It's weird. It's weird. Pardon us because I know we're probably butchering something or saying something wrong, but I just know there's a connect there. But I don't really know.
Because it's all right. So like all right, patois is broken English. So is Creole like broken French?
I think so.
You know
yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's the case. But yeah, French is sexy as hell. Yo, you pull up omelette du flamand. What?
Nigga said cheese eggs, bro. Nigga, at least I know what cheese eggs stand for. Right? Like, you feel me? I think I only remember Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle. Je vont sexy as hell. What else?
And if, you know, Lil Wayne taught us voulez-vous share.
Word. That's a classic. Yo, this mic is busting right. I don't know why.
Yeah, because you got that shit.
This shit right here. But yeah, I was so proud when I learned how to say can I go to the bathroom?
What is
omelette? That? Omelette? No. I was about to say egg again. Hold on. It's Tuesday la toilette.
What?
That is Max. What is it? I think it is French. Was it? Yeah, it gotta be.
I gotta learn at least 10 different languages. So like when I sit down with somebody and they talk about they try to, you know how people like
try to.
I know Africans do this shit a lot.
What?
They might be shit. I don't know, but like
mid sentence,
they just go to like they talk to their friend and just go to a different accent. Nah, I'm on your ass now. I'm like, ¿qué pasó?
Right? ¿Qué? Quizá? Want it? Nah, for real. I want that ability as well. I mean, even we do it too as Jamaicans. It's like sometimes we be talking and it just digresses into the patois. Yeah. But for sure,
like you can understand that. Well,
yeah, it's different. Yeah, but you're not about to just go into your like all out of nowhere. Nah, I need to know. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, learning a new language it should definitely. I feel like that should definitely be a resolution for a lot of people.
Yeah, learn a new language, bro.
Because there's so much more of the world to experience, bro.
And
I gotta be able to communicate.
It's crazy how much job opportunities you can get off of that by being bilingual or trilingual, whatever the fuck.
The most random jobs too. Things you never think shit. Like, or even like not even random per se, but like really significant jobs. You feel me? Just because you know another language, you'll be a translator for like an attorney or something like that. Like you never know.
What else? The amount of doors that shit open in general, like the amount of people you start interacting with just based off knowing another language.
Yeah, that's you open up a whole different experience.
You go to Brazil, you get that's Portuguese, but you go to fucking DR, you feel me? Talk to Dr. Miami or some shit like that. I don't know. Shit. Yeah. So yeah. Feel me? That's the New Year recap. Well, not a recap. It's a new year. New year, new us.
New year, new us, new everybody. But yeah. So I'm excited to be back for sure though. We're gonna try to keep this going.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not even a try, it's just, once the mindset is there, it'll be done. And that's the mindset we all gotta have for all our resolutions, everything we wanna accomplish for the new year and for the years to come.
Right.
So definitely wanted to talk about it, just bring it to light, different ways we could be more productive in the new year and just, become our best selves. So more life, more love.
For sure, man. Do your thing, man. Cause you know what to do, man.
Hey, man.
Shit.
In the name of damn, I forgot his name. My boy from King of the Hill, though. I forgot his name.
Boomhauer.
Boomhauer. In the name of Boomhauer, do your thing, man.
Dang
Dang.
Dang old goddamn phone motherfucker. Dang shit, man. You know what to do, man.
Hey.
All right, we catch you next week. All right.
All right.
Yeah, catch y'all next week. Oh.